Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be testing out some new makeup that I have. It's not going to be like a full face of new makeup, but it's going to be more of like a first impressions type of thing. Some things that I picked up about a week or so ago, maybe more, that I really wanted to test out and see how I like it. So I'm just going to pull up my sleeves. I'm going to move my mirror over a little bit so that I can see a little bit better. So yeah, if you see me looking downwards like this way, I have my mirror there so that I can see what I'm doing. But yeah, I am gonna go ahead and get started. Actually, let me go ahead and take these things out of the packaging so it doesn't get annoying while I do that. The first thing I'm gonna use is the Colourpop No Filter Primer. And this is what it looks like. It's very sleek, very simple packaging, which is really nice. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. It says to apply a thin layer over moisturizer or moisturized skin and then use your foundation. It's supposed to be good for all skin types, so it doesn't smell like anything. Actually, it smells a little bit kind of maybe a little bit fruity, but it's super light, so it's not like it lasts. Like, I can't smell it anymore after rubbing it into my skin. But it's like it kind of seems a little liquidy at first once you squeeze it out of the tube. But as I'm rubbing it into my skin, it feels more of like a cream, which is really nice actually. But yeah, it doesn't feel like sticky. It feels kind of like almost like a pore filling primer, but it doesn't claim to be that. So yeah, it just has that texture of like a pore filling primer. But yeah, my skin feels nice and soft, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my foundation. But I've been using, I started using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer. I've had this for a while and I haven't used it before. This one's in the shade Light Sand, and I think it's a okay color for me. I think it works pretty well. Like I said multiple times before, I don't really know how to match my foundation shade and stuff. It's really difficult for me just because I just suck at it, and I think this works for me, but I am not sure. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this in. And like I said, this isn't new. I've had it for a while. I just hadn't used it. But like I said, I started using it a couple of days ago, and I actually kind of like I don't know, I just like the finish of it on my skin. I don't know if this is the right shade necessarily, but I do like the product itself. That is all blended. And now I'm going to use the Colourpop No Filter Loose Setting Powder to set my face. And I haven't used anything until today from this line of Colourpop products. Just because I think I heard of it when it first came out, but I never actually like tried anything, just because not that I wasn't interested, but I just hadn't been to like an Ulta and picked up some new stuff in like a while, since last year, my birthday. So I hadn't really picked anything up. Okay, so I put some on the lid so that I can kind of dab into that in the meantime. Okay. And I'm gonna start under my eyes and kind of use that product that's still on the sponge to set the rest of my face. I don't use a lot of setting powder when setting my face, mainly because I don't want it to look like super like dry and like cakey. But I do get like under eye creases if I don't set my under eyes. So I usually just set my under eyes, and then whatever is still left on the brush I just use to do the rest of my, or not the brush, the sponge I use to just kind of disperse around my face. And that's all I really use as in regards to setting powder. I mean, it makes It sets my face, that's for sure. And it doesn't, I don't feel like I look like dry. I think mainly because I don't use a lot of setting powder. But now I think I'm gonna go in to do my brows, and I have the Precisely My Brow pencil in the shade 3.75. I usually use the shade 4, but I wanted to try something a little bit lighter just because I don't like my brows to look super dark. So I am gonna go ahead and take, what? I don't know if this is in the small one. I don't think it is, but I didn't realize that this one, the big, like the full size, actually has a spoolie. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize it had one. Just because I'm pretty sure the mini doesn't. The mini does not have a spoolie, which is what I was using previous to this one, just because I really wanted to try it out. Yeah, I didn't know this had a spoolie. Cool. So I'm just gonna start filling in my brows. I'm kind of gonna get a little bit close to the mirror so I can properly see what I am doing. And I'm kind of just going with the outline of my brow and kind of filling in the tail end first. And then I slowly start to come into the front of my brow. And the front of it, I usually just like lightly run the pencil over like the areas where the hair is, just to add a little bit of like color, because I don't like the front of my brow to look very dark or like block-ish. So I just flick the pencil a couple times, and then I use the spoolie end, or like a spoolie, to kind of brush that out as much as possible, just to even out the product so that it doesn't look like I have really harsh lines in between the hairs. I think I like this color more than the shade 4, because it's much lighter, and although my hair is like a dark color, like more of like a dark brown, it's pretty, I mean, it's wet right now still from when I showered earlier today. So I mean, I don't know, I just feel like I like a lighter brow color, just because I don't know, it doesn't make my face look weird when my brows are really, I don't know, I just don't like the dark brows on me, just because I feel like it makes my face look kind of weird. But yeah, I like this color. The pencil, love, it's really good. Love that it has a spoolie on the end. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow off camera, and I'll be right back so that this video is not like 40 minutes long. Okay, so I think I'm done with my eyebrows. I think I like how they turned out, especially with the color. So moving on to, I think, eyeshadow. The eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using is the Alamar Cosmetics Reina del Caribe eyeshadow palette, and I've had this palette for so long. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm box when I was doing like my BoxyCharm videos, and yeah, it's a really beautiful like palette. The packaging is really cute too, but I used this palette a lot when I first got it, and I haven't used it in a while, so I thought I should just pick this one up and, you know, use this one again. I really love the color Celia. This one's like so pretty. It's like the green here. It's really, really beautiful. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet for eyeshadow, like what colors I'm gonna use. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do my shadow off camera, since this is not a product I'm gonna be reviewing. And then I'll be back to review some more products after I am done with my eyeshadow. Alrighty, so I'm done with the eyeshadow. I just went ahead and took the shade Coco Taxi here as like a base, and then I went in with the Top Tropico, which is the one here, which is beautiful like orangey color. And I put that on the outer corner of my eyes and blended it towards the center. And then I went ahead and applied this one, like the shimmery shade here. It's called La Costa. And I put that on like the center of the lid and then kind of just patted it in. And on the outer corner, just to add a little bit of like a color to it, I put Guantanamera. Sorry, I speak Spanish, but I have difficulty reading it. And I don't know about spelling because sometimes I don't remember how to spell things just because I don't really write in Spanish. But yeah, this one here, just to add a little bit of like a darker shade on the outer corner, just to, oh my god, I just stuck my finger into the brown. Okay, I need to put this down and clean my finger, but I don't have anywhere to clean it. So I got most of it off, but it left like a stain on my finger. So yeah, I went ahead and used that for the eyeshadow. I haven't really played around with eyeshadow in a while, so I really like how this looks. I think it looks nice and simple, but it's better than nothing, kind of thing. So yeah, I really like how it looks. Now I think I'm gonna go in with blush, and this blush from Colourpop is the Interstellar Pressed Powder Blush. And I haven't used this one before. I've had it in my collection for a while and I haven't used it. I think I tried it like once but never really touched it after that. But I love blush, highlighter, mascara, and eyeshadow is like it's like the products that I love the most, like when it comes to makeup. But blush I think is like either number 1 or number 2 for me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit of color to the cheeks. I don't ever go like heavy on the blush. Yeah, I did show it to you guys. I don't ever go too heavy on the blush just because I like the blush look, but I don't like when it's too like harsh on my cheeks. So I'm just gonna take a light hand. I think it looks really pretty, even though it's more of like a pinky color. Usually I go for peachy blushes or like nude blushes, just what I love. I really like this one. It's like a pinky rose and I think it looks really pretty. I don't know if it matches with this eyeshadow look, but I think it's really pretty. And then for my highlighter I'm gonna use the Juvia'S Place the Tribe Highlighter Volume 3. And I also haven't used this one before. I've had it in my collection for a while, but I haven't used it. I think the packaging is really pretty, if you guys can see that. And then, oh my god, I'm like digging my hands into everything. But this is what the highlighter itself looks like. It's very, very beautiful. And I think I'm going to use a different brush for this one, because there is a brush that I love from the brand Luxie brushes, and it's the Tapered highlighter brush in 522, and I have 2 of these, and I use one for blush, one for highlight, but the one I have for highlight is like covered in highlighter, so I need to use a new brush so that I can apply this brush highlighter. Oh my god, I'm like so all over the place, and see how it actually looks. This one is the Morphe E48 brush, and it's kind of big. I think if this is the one that came in the James Charles like blush. Oh my god, why do I keep saying blush? Morphe X James Charles brush collection. Oh my god, I keep saying blush. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? But yeah, oh my god, I'm like digging everything in. But I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna dab it. I'm not gonna like take too much, and I'm just gonna apply it on the apples of my cheeks. Oh, this is so pretty. Not the apples of my cheeks, the tops of my cheeks. Oh my god, this is a really pretty highlight. I don't know if you guys can see. This is beautiful. Okay, I think I found another highlighter that I love. And it doesn't look powdery. It just looks kind of wet, but it's not wet. Like, it's not like the consistency of like a wet highlighter, or like a putty highlighter, but it's really nice, and I kind of really like this brush. I haven't used it before, but it actually applies the highlighter really nicely. Now I think I'm gonna go in with my setting spray before I go in with mascara. But the setting spray I'm gonna be using is the No Filter setting mist from Colourpop, and I'm excited to use this one. This one is part of their No Filter line, and I'm just shaking it up because some of the product got settled at the bottom of the bottle. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how this works. Oh, it's pretty fine mist. I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, it smells really good. It smells like the primer, and it's not like a strong scent. It's very like soft, but it's there. And I can smell it, but it kind of fades away really quickly. But I'm gonna go ahead and set my face now. I really like, I think I like the mister on this. Ow, I just hit myself in the lip. But I do see a bit of like spots on my face from the mister. So I don't know. I mean, it starts as, it seems like it's a fine mist, but then it kind of leaves a couple of marks on my face. I don't know if you guys can see that, like the wet spots. We'll leave it to dry, and if it doesn't go away, I think I'm gonna have to like use my sponge to kind of yeah, I'm gonna have to use my sponge to kind of pat it into the skin. I did have to use my sponge to kind of push in the setting mist because it did leave like some wet spots on my face. I think you guys were able to see, which I don't like that, because then I feel like it's gonna leave like spots on my face that you can see after once the setting mist dries. Just use my beauty sponge to press the setting mist in. Okay, sorry, my camera cut me off. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes first, and then I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Wild Lash Mascara, which is new, and I'm really excited to try it out. It's supposed to be like a plant-based formula, which I don't know if like this is like the first product that they're doing where it's like plant-based, like a vegan formula. But I'm excited to try and see how it turns, like if I like it. I used to not curl my lashes because I was afraid of my lashes like breaking, but I do notice that when I do curl them, it makes them look much better once I apply the mascara. Alright, so I'm excited to try this out. The packaging is super cute. And the wand looks pretty cool as well. It's like almost looks kind of curved. I don't know if you guys are gonna see that, but yeah, it's like almost like a curved wand. And I'm excited to see how this looks on my lashes. Okay. With the curved wand, it's kind of hard to like, for me to navigate where the wand is, like when it's like touching my eyelashes. Especially the bottom. I'm trying to be very careful so I don't get it on my face. Okay, so I went ahead and coated my lashes with the mascara. I do like how it coated them. It's not feel like, it doesn't make them look clumpy. And it's like, I don't know, I do love the way the mascara applied to my lashes. And yeah, hopefully it's not like a crumbly mascara, because sometimes once it dries it can get a little bit crumbly and it kind of falls off the lashes and gets onto the like my lower, like my cheeks area. So yeah, so far so good. Like I said, it's not like clumpy or anything, but I do like it so far. Now to finish off this makeup look and this review, first impressions, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. And I did get this lippy pencil from Colourpop in the shade Love Bug, but I think it might be a little too dark for this makeup look, in particular like the eyes. But I think I'm gonna use instead the Kylie Jenner are Kylie Cosmetics lip pencil lip liner in the shade Exposed, which is more of like a nudie color, which I think is really pretty and it'll, I think, work better with this makeup look. I have used this once. And I don't put a lot. I'm kind of just outlining my lips and then I just kind of blend it in. Only do a little bit. I feel like this shade is a little too light for my skin tone. I don't know. I don't know if I love the shade of this lip liner on my lips, but I have a lipstick that I had used so long ago and I love the color. Actually, one of my friends from high school had purchased it for me as like a birthday present and I thought it was really pretty, and I got rid of the old one just because it was super like expired and it was kind of starting to smell like very like chemically. So I just got a new one a while ago. I haven't used it, but this is the Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in the shade 671 Mink, and it's just a simple like Revlon packaging that it's in, but the color of it is so pretty. I was like obsessed with it when I first like used it, and then I hadn't used it for a while. It doesn't have a scent to it, but yeah, I purchased it again because I just love the color of it. I think I like this combo of like the lip liner with the darker, or like the lighter lip liner with the darker nude. But yeah, love this color lipstick. And last but not least, I think I'm gonna apply a gloss just to test it out. This is the NYX This Is Juice gloss, the electrolyte infused color. It's in the shade or flavor watermelon sugar, and it's just a really pretty lip gloss. I haven't used it, so I'm excited to try it out and see how I like it on the lips. Oh my god, this smells like Jolly Rancher, like a Jolly Rancher like watermelon candy. It smells so good. But I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some of it on my lips. I love this. I can tell I love this already, mainly because it doesn't feel sticky on the lips and it's not like a thick lip gloss. It feels very light and thin and not sticky at all. Okay, I think I like this lip gloss. I don't know if this lip combo matches my eyes, but I love the lips themselves. But yeah, overall, I think I loved everything that I tried today. So, I mean, I'm gonna see how this foundation, or not foundation, but how my face looks throughout the day with the primer, the setting spray, and the setting powder. For the No Filter primer, I think I like it. It's not, like I said, it's not like a super like watery consistency. Has a little bit of a scent, but it doesn't stay like for long, and it's not strong. And it has more of like almost like a pore filling primer consistency, but I don't think it does any pore filling. But I'm gonna go ahead and just keep trying it out and see how I like it. But so far I think it's good. For the setting powder, I think it does its job. It sets my face and it's translucent, so it's not like adding any weird like texture to my skin. But yeah, this is a really pretty, it just makes the skin look very soft and like set, but it's not, it doesn't look super drying on my face, which I really like. For the setting spray or setting mist, I like the setting mist itself. I think it's nice and it smells good, but not super strong like the other products. But I don't know if I like the pump, just because it did kind of spray out bigger like bits of like the spray, and it kind of stays on your skin a little bit. So I mean, as long as it doesn't leave weird marks after I like blend it in with my sponge, and I think I'm gonna keep using this just to see how I like it more. Obviously with one go it's not gonna, I don't know, might not make up my mind yet. I do love the Precisely My Brow pencil in the shade 375. So I think this is going to be the shade that I stick with when I do my brows. And I love that the actual full size of it has a spoolie, because the mini doesn't. So yeah, I think I love this. I think it's going to be my new brow product that I'm going to be using, because it's just really nice, and the tip is really fine, so you're able to fill in your brows very easily but without not doing too much. And then the highlighter, I do love, no, sorry, the blush. I think I love the blush. Like I said, I had used it I think once, maybe before today, and I just really like the color. It's not like super crazy pink on my face, but it's also really light and like a nice pink rosy shade. Highlighter, I think I like this highlighter. I think this is gonna be my new go-to. It's really pretty on the face. It looks kind of like almost wet, but it's not like a putty consistency, so I don't know, I just really like it. It's not like powdery. There isn't really any kick up when I actually put my brush in it, so I do like that. Lip liner, Kylie Jenner. I think I like it. I don't think this is the best shade for me, just because I feel like it's a bit light on my lips. But so far I do like the formula. Like I said, I used this once previously to today, and I think, I don't know, I have to keep using it to see how I like it. Might have to get a different shade, something that's a little bit better for my skin tone. But yeah, I think I like that. The Revlon lipstick, love the shade. I like the formula. It's very like, it's not drying, it's not like a gloss texture, like it's not going to slide around on your lips, but it's really creamy at the same time, where it's kind of hydrating, but it's not going to like slide off your mouth, or it's not going to get all over your face. And then finally, for the lip gloss, when you're applying it on the lips, it just feels very like thin and very like smooth, and it's not sticky on my lips whatsoever, so I do enjoy that. But I could also probably wear this on its own if I'm not wearing any lips, like lipstick or lip liner. I'd just probably put it on, just because it does have a little bit of a tint to it. You can't really tell with this lip combo on because the lipstick is darker, but yeah, I think I really like this. And it did have other colors. They had green, blue, purple, and I had this one. So I think I love this. I think that's gonna be my new favorite lip gloss, and it was pretty affordable. I think it was like $8, which is kind of expensive for lip gloss, but not like compared to other brands. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this isn't gonna be a super long video, but yeah, I think I really enjoyed all of the products I picked up and I tested out today. All right, so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I'm gonna keep using these products just to see how they wear and how I like them, and then maybe later in the future I'll give you guys an update on products that I buy within the year that I like or don't like, just to let you know what probably is worth your money or what isn't worth your money. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!